All right, if you'll read example 1 for me.
You deposit $1,000 in a savings account that has a rate of 4%. How much money will be in the account after 5 years, subject to compound interest?
Okay, so the 1,000 is obviously our what? Good. And R is going to be what?
Rate.
But what is it going to be? 0.04. Good. And the time is going to be what? 5. Do we have to change anything, like divide it by 12 or anything? No, because it's already in what? Years. So we would do A equals what? 1,000
plus 0.04
times 5. Oh, sorry, not times. I'm thinking other formula. Raised to the what power? All right, so in your calculator, what would you have to figure out first?
parentheses.
The parentheses. What's 1 plus 0.04? 1.04. And then what are you raising to the 5th power?
What's in the parentheses?
Just what's in the parentheses. Please do not do 1,000 times 1.04 and then raise it to the 5th power. Raise that to the 5th power, then multiply it by 1,000. And then somebody tell me what you get. All right, Jessica, what did you get? Do y'all know how to raise something to the certain power in your calculator? Yes? Okay. Jairus, what'd you get? Go ahead. Point. Very good. Any questions about that?
How do you raise stuff to the
Okay, let me show you. Let me borrow your calculator.
I just do the number times itself, however many times.
If you have one of these calculators where you have this arrow up button, you would do 1 point, oh, sorry, oh, it's a little slow, 1.04, oh my gosh, 1.04, and then raise to, so hit this button, and it'll show up like this on your calculator, and then you'd put in 5, and then hit enter. That's how you raise stuff to the power, okay? You have a different calculator?
Oh, wait. 0.5.
Anybody else having trouble with their calculator? Yeah, ones like this, the TI-30A will not have it. Everybody listening? On there. On ones like this, it won't have it, so you'll just have to do 1.04 times 1.04 times 1.04 until you multiply 5 times. Okay. So find the interest that you earned. So we want to know what, how much you earned over the years. So if this is how much is in your account after you put in this amount, how do we find how much you earned? Subtract it, right? So subtract $1,216.65 minus 1,000, and that's going to give us how much?
216.60.
Good. So that's how much you have earned in interest over 4 years. Any questions about that one? All right, I want you to do example 2 and 3 on your own, and then I'll call on somebody in just a second. Yeah, 2 and 3 on your own. If you need help, just raise your hand. you already found 1.06 to the third, right? Now I'll pop back to going. Yes, maybe you're seeing it. That is the done. I'll give you a few more minutes. If I need more time. That just means, that's in scientific notation. Let me take it out of scientific notation. If I can find it. Yeah, there it is. There was one more on that, yeah. And you need to add the 1 before you raise it to the power. So you 1 plus 0.06 and then raise it to the power. Alright, I need a volunteer for example 2. Haley, if you'll come up and show your work under the board.
So that's wrong?
You can do the next one.
So it's not right? Since I didn't add them in?
Yeah, I gotta add them first. Alright, go ahead and put it under there. And move it to the right place. Okay. So her answer for number 1 is 2,382. Raise your hand if you got that. Do you need to fix anything? You gotta put the cents, right? You just round it to the nearest dollar. So this should be 2,382 point. Good. Fix that, Haley. So that would change this one right here, right? So it'd be 382.36. Good. So make sure anytime we're dealing with money, we round to the nearest cent, which is the nearest 100, right? Okay. Good job, Haley. Thank you. You may want to do the next one, guys. Come on up. Make sure you bring your work. Alright, raise your hand if you agree with both of these.
Roll Tide.
Good, that is correct. Leave that there for a second. She got 1,823.26. What now?
She?
Cheating.
No, you said she.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of it today, I promise. 1,823.26, and then you should have gained 323.26 in interest. Any questions on this one? Thank
Yeah,
you, guys.
called me Tina.
Alright. So everybody's good with calculating compound interest. Alright, flip it over. Now we're going to talk about if the time is not in years, okay? It's a little different for compound interest, okay? So here's the same formula. Actually, this is calculating compound interest paid in yen times a year. So again, if the time is not in years. So say if it was compounded annually, what does annually mean? In a year. So this would just be 1 per year. Go ahead and write that. 1 per year. So that means when they calculate your interest on your bank account, they'll do it once a year. If they do it semi-annually, what do you think that means? Twice a year, yeah. Twice in 1 year. What do you think quarterly means? 4 times a year. Think about quarterly, think about seasons, okay? So 4 times a year, 4 quarters.
Isn't that what they call it? You pay every quarter? Like
What do you mean?
when you have to pay quarterly?
Yeah, that's 4 times a year. Alright, and then monthly, how many months are in a year? 12, so 12 per year. is compounded weekly, how many weeks are in a year? 52. And how many days are in a year? 365, unless it's a leap year.
There's 52 weeks in a year.
There is.
I don't seem like it.
Okay. So from now on, the N in the formula, when it says compounded blank, if it were to say compounded quarterly, for the N in this formula, we would put 4. Does everybody understand? If it says compounded monthly, we would put what for N? 12. Okay? And then time would still be the time in years. Alright. Let's see. Austin, if you'll read example 2 for me.
You deposit $4,200 in a savings account that has a rate of 4%. How much money will be in the account after 10 years subject to interest compounded quarterly?
And then part B. Good. Alright, so 4,200, that's going to be what?
The P.
Principal. The rate is not changing. It'll still be R, and it'll be what if it's 4%?
0.04.
Alright, 10 years, that'll be what? T. And now our N is going to be what? 4. So quarterly is 4. Let me zoom in some. So now all we have to do is plug it into the formula. So it'll be A equals what?
A equals
4,200. 1 plus 0.04 over 4 to the 4 times
10.
Good. Alright, this one's going to be tricky to find in your calculator, okay? What now? Subtract it. What do you mean? No. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is find what we're raising it to. So go ahead and multiply this. This will be what? 40. So let's scratch that out, put 40 instead. Alright, if you're doing this on your calculator, the first thing I would suggest is that you do 0.04 divided by 4 first, then add the 1, and then raise it to the 40th power, okay? So type in your calculator. Everybody get their calculators.
The 1.01.
0.04 divided by 4, which is what?
0.01.
Go ahead and add 1, so plus 1 equals, add or raise it to the 40th power. Go ahead and do that.
1.49.
And now multiply it by 4,200. Round it way to the very end. So now multiply it by 4,200.
I got overflow on mine.
I got 6,253.
Alright, let me borrow a calculator.
23.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got overflow.
Alright, everybody watching? Okay. Everybody watch what I do. 0.04 divided by 4. Hit equals. Okay? Darius, please turn around. Plus 1, enter.
1.01.
And then raise to the 40th power, enter, enter. And then you're going to multiply that by 4,200. That's the order you have to do it in.
Backwards, pretty much. Well, like,
So let's write it out to the side so y'all remember, okay? Write this first. And put calc. And if you don't write this down, don't ask me how to do it later. Calc. Put 0.04 divided by 4. And then put an equals button. Then put plus 1 equals raised to 40 equals times 4,200 equals. That's the order you need to put it in. Okay? So your answer, hold on one second, should be, and let me scoot it over, $6,253.23. Yes, Maya.
Because you exit 4 times 10 though.
Say that again.
You can't put 4 times 10? No.
When you raise it to a power, you can do 4 times 10. We just went ahead and so to make it easier. Alright, so raise your hand if you can get this on your own. Like you got this in your calculator. If not, you need to try it again.
Are we doing B?
No. Did everybody get this? Okay. Alright, and then to find the interest you earn, you just have to do what? Subtract this 6,253.23 minus what?
4,200.
Alright, tell me what you get. Guy. Guy.
I got 2,053.23.
2,053.23.
Yeah.
Everybody agree? Okay. Good. We need to do one more together? No? Alright, one more together. You can try it on your own if you'd like to. Alright.
Can you get back?
Yeah.
Is that a 0?
Yes. Alright, Heidi, in example 2, what is going to be the principal?
7,500.
Good. Carson, what's going to be the rate?
0.06.
Alright, Alonde, what's going to be T?
5 years.
Good job. Wyatt, what's going to be N? Huh? Alright. Somebody help him out. Alright. So N is 12 because there's 12 months in a year. And Diego, tell me how to set up the formula.
7,500. Open parentheses. 1 plus 0.06 over 12. Close parentheses. And then raise it to 12 times 5.
Good. Let's go ahead and mark out 12 times 5. What's 12 times 5?
60.
Alright. I'll give y'all time to calculate that, then I'll call on one person for the final answer. Alright, Jabari, what'd you get? $10,000? Oh. Yeah, you'll need a new calculator. Alright, go ahead, Levi.
I got 10,116.37.
0.3.
Oh,
8.
0.38.
Good, round to the nearest cent. Did anybody have trouble calculating that? Everybody's good,
I just had to look at the.
besides Cyrus and Jabari
And God.
and Guy.
I just looked at the thing that they did.
Okay.
On the side.
Alright, so Jessica, if you'll tell me the interest we're going to earn.
2,616.
Very good. Questions?
How do you get the interest?
You subtract this minus what? Principal. You take this, subtract how much you put in your account to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Alright, the first person who can tell me the correct answer for example 2, that last one, and it's correct, can draw out of the box. You got it, Jairus?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
5,000 parentheses plus 1.
Oh, I just want the final answer.
Oh, the finance. I got 1,355.23.
What's the final answer for part E?
6,385.
Alright, and for F. Alright, y'all go ahead and finish working it out to make sure you can get this. Go ahead and finish.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, right here. You want? Got it? I got that. So I
That's
just
fine.
use that.
Yeah, then you do plus 1.
Okay.
Go ahead and raise that to yeah. And then times 5,000. Alright. Everybody feels good about this?
No.
Yeah, did you add one? That just means that it's really small. It's the next time same the date.
Okay. Anybody need more time on it, this one?
Yes. Yeah, give me a few minutes. Like the last one. Yeah.
No.
It takes me a minute.
I'll give you 1 minute. Alanda, you can finish faster if you turn that way, probably.
She wasn't talking this one.
Stop.
Just go ahead and work it.
Yeah. Alright.
Did you see that card?
Shh. Darius, tell me how to set it up again.
Which one?
The one we just worked. A equals what? 5,000.
1 plus 0.03 divided by 52 exceeds 8 is 1 to 8 times 50.
Good. And what's 8 times 52? 200. Good. So, Guy, you would do 0.03 divided by 52. Enter. Plus 1. Enter. Raised to the 200th power. Enter. Times 5,000. Did you get it?
I got 5, 6, 11.
Try it again. Yes, Eric.
8 times 52?
What is 8 times 52?
Divided by 50.
What is it?
416.
416. I don't have a calculator up here.
416.
5,000. I gotta use this one.
Alright, moving on.
I need help.
Alright, next one. Same thing. Go ahead and we'll work this one together. We'll work it together first. Alright, Guy, what's going to be our principal? I gave y'all plenty of time. Plenty of time. What is our principal, Guy?
The principal is 6,500.
Alright. Maya, what's going to be the rate? Good. What's going to be the time, Heidi? Good, 10. And what's going to be our in Eric? Good. Or just 2, twice a year. Alright, so to set it up, this will be A equals 6,500. 1 plus what?
27.
To the 20th power, because we had to do 10 times 2. Alright, so if you're doing this in your calculator, what do you type in first?
0.06 divided by 2.
Good. 0.06 divided by 2. Hit enter.
0.03.
Plus 1
1.00.
to the 20th power. Enter. Times 6,500. Austin, what's going to be our final answer?
11,731.72 cents.
Very good. Questions? Guy, did you get that one?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing as the other one. You just probably typed something in wrong. All right, how do you find the interest, Mackie?
Subtract
Subtract what?
11,739.72. 66,500.
And what are we going to get?
5,239.72.
Good. Any questions? All right, so that was calculating future value, right? A is talking about the future. Now we're going to be calculating present value. So you're trying to figure out how much should you put in account now in order to get a certain amount in the future. Okay, so remember A is talking about what? No,
Future.
future. P is talking about present, like principal. Alright, so how much money should be deposited in an account that earns 6%? That's going to be our rate, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compounded weekly, so what is our N going to be?
52.
Thank you. And so that you will accumulate, so 10,000 is going to be what? A. And T is going to be 8. Because of 8 years. Alright, all we have to do is plug it in this formula. So we have P equals, A is what? 10,000 divided by 1 plus 0.06 over 52 raised to the 52 times 8 power. And I'm going to tell you what to type in first in your calculator, okay? Alright, so the first thing you're going to do, let's go ahead and find 52 times 8. That's going to be what?
16.
416. Alright, put calc over here so we can remember what steps to do first. The first thing you're going to do is 0.06 divided by 52 equals, you can go ahead and type that in your calculator if you want to. Then you're going to do plus 1 equals, and then you're going to do raised to, so this button, 416 equals. Alright. Somebody tell me what that denominator is going to be. What is it?
1.615.
Okay, we can just leave it there. So now just go ahead and type in your calculator, last thing, 10,000 divided by 1.615. And tell me what you get.
6191.95.
I got 61.
691.95.
Hold on. Oh, we forgot to round that to the, it's okay.
I'm all right.
You should got $6,191.95. Did everybody get that? Okay. Try it again. Type this in your calculator. 10,000 divided by 1.615.
What was this? Oh. Nope.
Any questions?
I thought it rounded.
This rounded?
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot to, but it's okay. We're just off a few cents. Alright, we're going to do one more together, and the last two, when you do them on your own, I'll check them, and if you get them correct, you can pack up. Okay? So let's do one more on our own. The last two you're going to be one more together. The last two are going to be on your own. Alright, Levi, tell me the rate.
0.05.
Good. Tell me what N is going to be, Eric.
4.
Good. Tell me what T is going to be, Yolande.
4 years.
Good. And then Cyrus, what's going to be, what is 8,000? Good. So to set up the formula, we're going to have P equals 8,000 divided by 1 plus 0.05 divided by n, which is 4, raised to the 16th power. Go ahead and calculate it on your own, then I'll call on one person. Yeah, that's what I got.
I don't know, I just got it.
That was a fun answer.
This what you got.
Yeah, it's close.
Alright, anybody want to tell me the final answer?
6,557.38.
Okay, I got 6,557.97. If you're off a few cents, that's fine. But if you don't have 6,557, you probably need to try it again. Yes,
I got 7,085.9.
try it again.
Well, you off a whole thousand.
Alright, do the last two on your own. Once you get done, raise your hand and I'll come check them. If they're correct, you can pack